Madden again.
Look, you see my screen?
Huh?
Look at my screen.
That's a flag on the play. Let's go.
Hold on.
I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the
Are you back in now?
Yeah, but look at my screen.
I gotta go find you first, man. Calm down, though.
Girl, it hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play.
Oh, yeah.
Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go.
That's weird.
I'm going to fucking bed. I ain't playing this shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't play again right now. Well, it saves the training.
Yeah, it did that shit, but the fucking game is trash. Oh, damn, go right there. Hold on.
You stupid. There you go. There you go. Look at that. You got lucky. You got lucky.
Still broadcasting, right?
Yeah, I saw it pop up. So you got lucky, man. Good for you, man. I ain't want you to play that game over, man.
Did you see that play?
Everyone to EA Sports coverage of the NFL.
So you popped them and they got the ball back.
As we rejoin the action in quarter number
My
3.
man kicked him and everything. The quarterback got the ball back.
Here's Hines. They'll get this
Yeah, that's funny right there.
The 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half,
Isaac, you are playing Isaac.
Sustain blocks.
Yeah,
Isaac putting the ball on the money, boy.
Stand on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
Saints 24, Falcons 20.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So here are the Saints to take over.
Isaac, baby.
They're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. They start the drive on the ground. Camaro. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop.
Certainly a nice job
Isaac
by the
playing,
defense
man.
rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way.
That's it, man. You don't want to see these Rams, dog. They owe you. Payback. Isaac, we bring a new quarterback to town, Isaac, baby. Play for Isaac.
The secondary now for the Falcons on third down.
And we got defense too, bitch. Last year we had no offense. Last year we had no offense. He got some offense now.
And it brings up 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession
he get
knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about
man. Like
themselves
you told me, man. Quit
and
crying,
encouraging
man. You
their
all right?
offensive mates to get some points.
Fuck you, Hobson.
Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds.
At their own 29-yard line.
Atlanta prepped and readied for its next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals.
Well, Murray's fucking up, man.
Right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board.
Ain't there no INTs yet, but we've been bottlenecking his ass so he can't run.
You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And Cincinnati beat the hell out of Cleveland. They still ain't seen no Cowboy game. It was a Monday night game or something.
This is the tight end, Njoku. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Drag route.
On 3rd down, 4. And this will be a Falcons first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Chauncey Gardner.
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Draw play. This is Hines. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. And we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry.
Come on, he just took the ball from me.
Pick up a 5.
That's some cheating shit there.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 11 yards there, first down.
Wow.
They ran that one well.
That guy just took the ball from me.
A nice chunk of yardage on the screen. They send a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
That's some bullshit right there, guys. Wow. Wow.
The 31 now on 1st and 10.
They back in this game now. He just took the ball from him.
Now they'll throw here.
I know, Isaac. They cheating, man.
It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the Saints. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. They begin on the ground with Kamara. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here. It seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the
stole the ball back.
that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run. 4 yards to pick up. First down. Final minute now of the third quarter. A busy night continues for Kamara. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Briscoe. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Open man has got it. It's complete.
First down, baby.
The Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
You guys blitz every down, boy. When they blitz every down. Play for Isaac, man. Play for Isaac, man.
Did he get away with that?
Same way they stole the ball from him. Play for Isaac.
On EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a
These motherfuckers coming, boy. God damn. I mean, every down they blitzing.
99 yards, and he has enough time to go to the century mark.
You got to give it to him again, right?
Good call. Well, I know there's a blitzing the shit out of me. Look like every time you look at
Every runner, 100 yards or more in a game. I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way.
Damn, Jones, you done got here twice in a row. You got to keep me the first unless there's 2 Joneses out there. You got 2 Jones on the Cardinals.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Come on, guys, pick him off, pick him off, pick him off, pick him off.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Briscoe. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Good job,
Michael Thomas. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that
that was
lead out
dumb.
further.
Where that guy come from?
Exactly right. That was timed up so
God
well.
damn it.
The throw, touchdown.
Oh, he tipped it. That's a fucking bullshit there.
That's all right, man. That's all right.
Alonso looked to add the extra point.
Damn it, he should have just ran and kicked the field goal.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
That's some bullshit right there.
Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores. And they've really got to get some yards in chunks. And they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Guys, how I got people in the middle? And y'all ain't... Okay, you know what? Got it.
Right side here, and that's complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A gain of 39 that time.
We know play callers can be very creative in this game today, but sometimes
They got
when they get
throwing the ball
receivers
as soon
with
as
speed
you
like
get it.
this,
This is not good,
they don't
guys.
need to design incredibly
The
complex
interception
calls.
may cost us a home
Sometimes
field
just
goal.
get the
Come
ball
on.
in his hands and let him do his thing. In a sense, less can become more, and it was right there.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown.
Oh, yeah. Somebody gonna get hurt on Arizona. Just make sure that you stop the clock. Y'all cheating bitches.
His 3rd on the year. And the Falcons draw a bit closer. He had the option to hand that football
going
off.
sideline.
I think
You
it's
got a
safe to
headache for
say
a
that he
second.
made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and throw for it. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Oh, come on, man. We see that, and we can't get to him. That's some bullshit.
Here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Alvin Kamara and the Saints set to start their next drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers. To catch passes.
Guys, I got y'all on spread defense.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter,
we made this game much closer than it's supposed to be.
Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did
Fucking
say
bullshit
it.
tip drill. That bullshit other interception. That fucking fumble 6 bullshit. He just took the ball from you. That's a lot of bullshit.
Well, we had a number of good games in the afternoon sessions, but this Sunday nighter might top them all. We come up here on 1st and 10. On the ground, Kamara. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Off play action, Briscoe. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
To throw on 3rd down, Briscoe. He gets it to
Makes 2 minute warning, guys.
And he is going to have the Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll get 15 and a Saints 1st down.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively, a backbreaker.
2 minutes, Dougie Fresh, you know.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Oh, come on, how can you say it?
The Saints on 3rd down. They've had plenty of success. 8 conversions, looking for a 9th. This is 3rd and 7. Incomplete. So decision time now, because the field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance.
Why open? How do you make the man overthrow him like this?
This is a big 3rd down, and you have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him.
Oh, man.
And that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that it's a no-brainer and you go for it. You have to analyze
Big
this
throw right there.
You take the field goal.
That's a good throw to the running back. Man, my elbow popped up through. That was so good. Yeah, see that? My elbow popped up through. That was so good.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Falcons offense set to go, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now here's There's a throw. It's complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
There you do it, guys.
Down the middle of the field. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Number 19.
That goes for a gain of 31.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A
Guys driving.
that gives them the lead.
Get him, Atlanta.
A major step towards getting
Come on,
there
Atlanta.
with that
You
big
can
play
do it.
right there.
You can do it, Atlanta. You can do it, Atlanta. If you get him, boy, let's go put him back in another game. Get him, Atlanta.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Another first down.
Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
All right, guys. Y'all almost made that uninteresting.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10. They run the counter. Hines. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
Step on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And it looks like a pickup of 6. That leaves him with 7 yards to go on third down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Out to his left. That's the football. This is picked up by the Saints. And a big turnover there as his guys were getting the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line. A chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the fourth. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was. And as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Running with Kamara. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case,
broadcast went over 2 hours.
And knocked it free.
So, and that cash must have worked a little bit. I did reset it the first time, though, too.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down on a nice little gain. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, Briscoe. Open is Michael Thomas. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee.
Good job, boy. Good job. Way to hang on.
Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home.
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yep. Fucking bullshit, man. All that shit Isaac did, man. Isaac didn't get no damn, he ain't getting no damn look at, man.
It wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This
System disarmed. Ready to arm.
So for New Orleans,
they
just keep on rolling as they move to 9-2 with a win here. And they'll get to stay home again next week as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come to town. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday afternoon at around 3:30 Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Dallas.
Yeah, we game over with finally. All right, man. I talked to your ass tomorrow then, bro. I ain't playing that. I gotta play that game tomorrow, dog.
You got a bowl tomorrow too. So you better go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man.
All right, man. Later.
All right.
doing the drills and working the wheel, you're grinding that. You know what it be. Playing this here for the keeps. Had to make out with a feast. A family to feed. Third cold where the trophy should be. EA got me in the game now. Read on with the game now. They're hearing with a lane now. My home second with a rain now. Legendary on the field. Kind of drip is a skill. It's the highest cruiser bill. Ain't nothing to the hill.